Wait, so this got abandoned?
Apparently. I don't see how.
This is a weird teleporter spot.
It is, but if these guys know what they're doing, I'll take it. He's got like 1,400.
Holy damn!
The medic I absolutely trust with my life. Look at that.
Nice. We're actually with a bunch of high tours.
This will be very interesting.
Well, note to self, play MVM at like 7 a.m. and you'll gather with a bunch of pro elites. I mean, where's this server located?
Washington.
Washington. Oh, yeah, then it kind of makes sense.
I'm amazed. I thought people over here were like asleep by now, but no. Everyone's on the grind.
I guess the adults just really want to wait for the kids to go to sleep so they can assure
can
running
you really
into
blame them? Still
No.
break is on, so...
I cannot blame them, to be honest. I mean, it's like 7 a.m. for me. And I actually got to do like some work later on. And while I do appreciate kids like trying to do teamwork and like trying to be a real team member, but their voices just aren't there yet.
Right.
You know what I mean, right? Like you'd love to have a teammate that cooperates and like communicates, but when you hear, "Hey guys, let's please defend the point here," you just want to rip your ears out. Throw them on the floor, have your cat eat them, shit them out, paste them back to your head and say, what the fuck, why did I do that?
I mean, considering the amount of times I heard it over the years, I still cannot take it seriously.
Kids' voices trying to be, like, teamworky and stuff.
I could probably actually, like, ignore that if I actually knew how they played, but other than that,
Well, to be honest, it's good that kids want to like try and do teamwork, but maybe get some binds for it or some shit, because I just can't do it at all. Like whenever I hear, I just think that your voice is so no. I'm sorry, but I'm highly likely not gonna listen to you. Because first of all, I don't do competitive, I just want to fuck around.
right.
Second of all, your voice, mate. Oosh.
How screechy are we talking? Are we talking about, like,
Not like
2-year-old fetus screechy, or like Felix the Cat screechy?
mixture between the two. And the balls aren't even a concept yet. There aren't even concept. There isn't even concept art of the balls.
Eesh.
That's screechy. But for some reason, they already feel like hitting on every girl they find on the internet, even though they can't even reproduce properly yet.
Cough, Instagram cough.
Oh shit, he knows. He knows. Oh, two-way teleporter. Fuck. You know, this is actually really handy. You just warp back and forth.
I actually have a similar placement for that, but it's more back instead of like out in the open, right behind that barrel.
Yeah, true. Well, at least we can get some work.
That is true.
I hate these black box soldiers. They can go to hell.
That's one down.
I'm actually really sleepy. I mean, not like sleepy, but my eyes are tired.
I see what you mean. It's like certain parts of your body, like maybe your eyes, hell, maybe even your hair could be falling asleep, but everything else is just ready and raring to go.
Yep. I think it's because of the steak I ate earlier. It was really juicy and really fresh. I think I gave my body too much fuel. And that for just a proactive lifestyle of a gameplay streamer and or recorder.
Right.
Oh, whichever comes first, really. I mean, whenever I stream TF2, the view count is loyally above 50. Even almost hit 100 today. Both at the same time. I mean, YouTube and Twitch combined probably would have had over 100. Since on YouTube I had like 40 plus, but on Twitch I had 90 to between 90 and 80. So yeah, easily above 100. I can math.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but at the same time I'm just thinking, seriously folks? Now that all of a sudden that there's TF2, y'all are coming in? But when I'm streaming something I'm legitimately passionate about, y'all don't show up? Come on.
Yeah, it happens a fair bit.
Yeah.
I guess that's one more reason why I don't want to be known as that one guy who plays only TF2.
Well, as long as you make that clear early on your channel, all should be good. But if you post 10 videos in a row, you're fucked.
Which looks like it's just about done, since most of the stuff I uploaded was, yeah, just, this is technically seen as a 5 upload because nobody keeps up with my VidMe, but all the stuff I uploaded was like Smash Bros related so far. And the one new one was like my first impressions on a new game that's coming out.
ARMS? Oh, yeah. YouTube, I mean, video creation in general is a weird craft.
Oh, yeah.
If you post 5 videos in a row of one game, you are officially known as a YouTuber exclusively for that game, and anything else you post is automatically cursed, unless you do Would You Rather for some reason.
I still remember when, like, that whole thing was going on with YouTube poop, where it's like, if you use that one source, you're known as that guy who uses that exact source from now on. Like, say, for example, My Little Pony, Robotnik's Pingus,
Hotel Mario.
Hotel Mario, yes.
My boy.
Pretty much any time you use any source in that direction, you're just known as that person who uses that source. Even if you're like completely open, you're still known as that person.
Horrible.
I don't know if it's still going on now, considering that YouTube poop has gone even more underground than it was before. So it's hard to say now.
I actually used to watch like a YouTube poop that had this really weird edit of Sonic, where Tails was looking at some picture, and Sonic just said, "Hey, ain't I taller than that?" Then there was a looping picture of, yeah, I don't know how he did that, but a looping picture with a slight filter over it of Tails. Then it went to Sonic, and it said, "My boy," and I laughed my dick off. I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And it had black and white. It was so strange. I couldn't stop. It was great. I missiled you.
Go on.
It said I missiled you.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we all did. Back in the days when they had 5-star ratings instead of the lightsaber.
Yeah, the lightsaber. Huh. Pretty sure that's the thing as well. Oh god, shotgun heavy is my nightmare in this game mode. Boom! I love that sound. Makes my toes curl.
From upstairs? I think that answered my question. Engineer
Yep.
bots.
I like how we're all hunting the NG bots. Like it's a fucking bounty. Which I guess MVM is, since every target has their money value. Holy shit, we're bounty hunters. Robot!
And bounty hunters. These guys got their work cut out from them.
Fuck yeah, I mean they're mercenaries. They're basically already bounty hunters. Just a fancy name, I guess. Particles. What are those, Valve? Jesus, did he have... I'd swear this guy had the Cladamore. He was charging for ages.
There was somebody who was on our two-way telly, and he took it right on time. Like, as soon as the demo was on his way here, he was already gone.
Damn. That's pretty
That was, like,
impressive.
pulling the rug right there.
helping the medic a bit with gathering his Uber. NG is dead.
Can you just milk them instead of like feeding them
No. Scout is missing this $2. I'll grab it.
Point.
Oh, it's 6. The point. On my way.
And you got it.
I'm gonna grab this little ammo cap then. There. Okay, playing on a Washington server is actually really bad for my like rocket timing.
Yeah, it takes some time to get used to.
Yup. But hell, I still have a soft spot for MVM. I don't care if Overwatch gets a complete rip-off of MVM. I would love it.
It's because it just won't have the same charm as this one does.
Yeah, I mean, the Omnic one, it was great. I loved it and everything, but it was one map.
Right. And this has a ton of variety, even if you're not playing on just one operation.
Yeah, I mean, there's mission variety with different robots. There's map variety. There's Wave 666, which is still a guilty pleasure.
Probably one thing that Overwatch couldn't do, you can actually strategize what to do, whether it be around the map layouts or how you guys play, because the robots aren't randomly generated.
Well, they aren't here as well.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, this one, because in Overwatch, it's definitely randomly generated. In here, it tells you what's coming on just from the icons.
Yup.
Then you make mental notes of them and you actually strategize what's coming, who's coming, how do you combat that.
Yeah, that's what I like better about this game mode rather than Overwatch, is that you can... that the game gives you a challenge in front of your face and you're supposed to figure out how you're gonna face it. Rather than,
Exactly.
I don't fucking know what's coming. I guess I gotta die to it first, like Dark Souls, trial and error. I hate
just
that
throws
shotgun.
random shit on you on the other hand.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Overwatch as a game and everything, but it can still learn from TF2.
Right.
And the other way around. Let's just be fair with that. They can both learn from each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like Overwatch's update schedule, way better.
Not to mention their employments.
Yeah, I mean, Valve's whole employment schedule of, okay, you work for us, but you can select your own game, whichever you want to work on. It's all yours to choose. Fuck that shit. Have a decent number.
Speaking of like community stuff for like TF2 and the Blizzard and stuff like that, do they like take some stuff from the community with their permission for sprays and stuff?
I have no clue. I believe Blizzard does like their own stuff. Cause not even for Heroes of the Storm have I heard that they take like fan commissions. Cause hell, even League of Legends rarely does it. And they get commissions up the ass for original things.
No kidding. Lord knows they're still taking stuff like, that they're still getting stuff like animations.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, there's like even entire mods that change League of Legends to look completely different and have character skins also look completely different. I think that's amazing that they are able to just do that so easily.
Right.
Damn. You see why Scottish Resistance is probably my favorite of them all. Sticky bomb launchers to use here.
Yeah, I remember seeing your weapon stereotype thing on Soundsmith.
Oh, you saw it?
Mm-hmm. I saw all of them actually. I finally got a chance to watching the weapon stereotypes, and wow,
What do you think?
amazingly accurate on more than a hand. I was about to say a handful of them, but more than that.
Yeah, I had to, like, he gave me creative freedom. That's why I did the Granddad's hip replacement on the Quickie Bomb Launcher. Because, let's face it, the Quickie Bomb Launcher is a cunt weapon.
It is.
I like this attitude. He just thinks that you're completely expandable. Really goes to show why the MVM community is so feared. Because they're just guys like this.
I dare even say more feared than most of the other communities, like say League of Legends, because at least in those games they're free to play. This one, yeah, you gotta pay money to get with the big guys.
Yeah. I mean, in League of Legends, if you want to use a new hero, you're also supposed to pay. Or you grind and grind and grind for it. That's also a possibility. But in reality, you're probably gonna buy them unless you like don't have any money and you really gotta grind for it. I remember playing League of Legends with like a small time crew, and it was strange. I was the only one able to actually buy things, so whenever I had a new hero, or wait a minute, was it Legend in that game? Oh yeah, it was Legend, because League of Legends, Or I had a new skin. They were just, some of them were like slightly miffed, because I could actually afford it. Well, I have money. I work for that money.
Which reminds me, still on the look for a job so far over here, and it's pretty hard to find a job nowadays since school's letting out.
Yeah. Now that it's summer vacation, they're just looking for cheap forces. Since, well, students are very cheap.
Right.
Well, this is going strangely smooth. This town is great. It doesn't have SpongeBob, and they don't. They do! Canned bread.
This tomato looks plastic.
It's TF2. Everything looks plastic. Except for, I really gotta appreciate the textures on the bottom of like the bread. It actually looks like bread.
It does. I really gotta appreciate the steaming pot of grilled steak.
Yep. Except for the corn on the cob. That just looks lazy. It's the only model. And like this just chicken thing, which obviously has a cylinder. Oh. Oh, bottom of the bread textures. Love them. Look awesome. Ah, a cold breeze enters the house. That's very welcome.
Extremely.
What do you prefer more? Warm or cold weather?
Honestly, I would have to say the cold.
Ah, me too. It's easier to dress the cold than to heat.
Right. Meanwhile, in the heat, you could like literally just rip your skin off, and you would still feel just like incredibly like I wouldn't even know what would be more painful, the heat stroke or just your skin making not your skin. The inside of your flesh just like making contact with carpet.
I would have to say an extremely warm Sahara hot dry heat. You're laying on a leather couch naked, fall asleep for an hour or three, decide to get up and feel your skin stick to that sucker.
It's even worse if it's a car.
Oh god.
Because not only is there leather seating, but you have to touch leather depending on what steering wheel you have, if you have the cover or not. And not to mention accidentally touching the metal part of your seatbelt.
Oh, those suckers are warm if they're directly in the sun.
Thankfully, it doesn't take much time to heat up your car and get the AC going, but other than that, just those few seconds.
What's your opinion on animals in a car?
Don't keep them in there, plain and simple.
Good.
Basically, just like, whether it be hot, whether it be cold, whether it be just like taking, okay, maybe 5 seconds at a bank or something, but 5 minutes, no, don't keep them in there. They're gonna suffer.
Well, apparently in a lot of countries they're still being kept in heated cars, and in my country it is illegal to actually punch open a car's window if a dog or a baby is kept inside. And I am saying fuck that noise. If I see a dog suffocating in a hot vehicle, I will punch that sucker clean open. Fuck your laws.
I mean, I'm pretty certain it's illegal to punch a car window open anyway, because isn't that like hijacking it?
Kinda, yeah. But if it is to save a life,
Well, then,
why
yeah, go
not?
for it.
And well, I said that it isn't also allowed for humans, but I don't even know if that's the case. I'm guessing it's the case, but even like the police or no wait, was it like animal rescue that's not allowed to punch open a window?
So it's a law trying to make the law by the law.
Yes.
I swear sometimes most laws are just backwards every now and then.
They are. They really are. The thing I hate
I think
most...
isn't there like some of them that just don't make sense? Like I remember there was like a law where it's illegal to push a moose or a camel outside of a plane.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that, and maybe it's because it's this early in the morning, but I can't.
I mean, I heard that like maybe years ago, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know what I find absolutely pathetic?
What's that?
People going into YouTube live streams that have thousands of viewers and just pasting shitty posts like swastikas or hey girls, this is my Instagram and all that shit. Because lately there have been like a few live streams of shows that are actually copyrighted, but people are just streaming it anyway because fuck them. And there's people in there that are just hitting on girls constantly in like the most disgusting manner and just being an absolute overall cunt all the time. I mean, I'm just trying to watch a show and all I see on the right is just swastikas. Swastikas, penis emotes.
If I remember correctly, it's much worse if you get famous on Twitch.
If you're a girl, that is.
No, not even if you're a girl, because there's like those types of people who like spam. Well, yes, maybe the swastikas, but also those vines where they like, excuse me, where it's like they spam some of the emotes. And I remember those as one of like some black guy with an afro. Every time something remotely racist pops up, there's just the chat fills up with that emote.
Wow. Thankfully, my chat ain't like that yet.
It'll get worse when you probably get like maybe 2K viewers per stream.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I don't get that, sadly. I'd wish I'd got it, but I don't.
Probably my favorite one for when you get famous is the quote-unquote donation wars.
I can't wait for those. Where people
not
are
as
just
bad
fighting for the highest.
Yeah, pretty much people fighting for the highest. And it's not like trade-off or donations. I'm talking like money donations.
I'm waiting for those. Oh, if I ever get to that point...
From what I can gather with how people always react to them, they don't seem to be those type of donations where they just retract them every time they happen.
I don't know if... How do you even retract it? Do you just say... do you just do a return button or whatever?
Since it's done via PayPal, they like report something saying... Basically lying, saying that they got scammed or something, and then PayPal just tries to retract it.
Hmm.
But
Well,
because there's a whole process to that, it ends up fucking up the people who receive the donation.
Damn. That sounds really shitty.
There's not too many reports of it lately, but it's still fairly common.
That sounds like a real shithead thing to do.
It's pretty much the equivalent of calling up someone playing Counter-Strike and say, oh hey, this guy says that he's planting a bomb, you should probably go check out his house.
Aww. Or like swatting a guy's house. Is that still a thing?
That's technically what I was referring to, but yeah, it's still a thing. There was this one guy who does IRL streams, basically like takes his phone and other stuff with him to stream where he goes, basically traveling streams. That happened to him, like, if I remember correctly, his name is Ice Poseidon. He got swatted on a fucking airplane.
What? Are you even allowed to stream on an airplane?
I don't know. All I know is he live streamed his vlog. I mean, I guess technically vlog streaming, I should call it. He was like, he was on an airplane, and because somebody called him up saying that he's doing some weird shit, they had to like pull the plane down and like just evacuate everyone from that plane.
Oh wow. What a shithead thing to do.
And I guess because of how much of a nuisance he's becoming, because of all these people trying to, like, fuck with him, because of how big his name is, they had to ban him off of Twitch permanently.
Oh, wow. People are pricks. You know that?
I don't know if he's still banned now. All I know is it happened. Hopefully the guy's doing okay now. I hear he's still doing streams on YouTube. I don't know if he got that whole Twitch thing resolved yet.
Well, time to leave these guys. Super sexy fan art.
Ow.
Ow. Wow, did someone just double penetrate the sentry?
That was me.
I got double rocket penetrated and hurt. I didn't know you could penetrate sentries.
Oh my.
Why do you think the holes in the top
That's probably a fetish.